As we age, our emotional energy becomes just as important as our physical health. The people we surround ourselves with play a significant role in shaping our mindset, well-being, and overall happiness. That's why it's crucial to be mindful of those who drain our energy rather than uplift us. Energy drainers come in many forms. They can be the chronic complainers who always focus on what's wrong but never take action to change things. They might be the perpetual pessimists who see problems in every solution and always expect the worst. Some energy drainers mask themselves as well-meaning friends or family members but constantly criticize, judge, or belittle your choices. These individuals don't just bring temporary negativity into your life, they can have a lasting impact on your emotional resilience. Their presence can make you feel exhausted, unmotivated, and even doubtful of your own worth or abilities. The weight of their words and attitudes can quietly chip away at your peace and optimism. It's important to recognize that protecting your energy isn't about shutting people out completely, but about setting healthy boundaries. You don't have to absorb someone else's negativity just because they are in your life. Learning to limit your interactions with these types of people, redirect conversations away from negativity, or even choosing to walk away when necessary is an act of self-care. At this stage in life, your peace is priceless. You deserve to be around people who bring joy, support, and encouragement. Instead of constantly trying to lift others who refuse to help themselves, invest your time and energy into those who inspire growth, laughter, and meaningful connection. As we grow older, we realize that time is our most valuable resource. Every moment we spend should be intentional, focused on joy, fulfillment, and meaningful connection. But there are people in life who thrive on making you feel guilty for how you choose to spend your time, your energy, and even your happiness. These are the guilt trippers, masters of emotional manipulation who use shame, obligation, and past favors to control you. Recognizing the guilt trippers often disguise their manipulation as concern, duty, or affection. They might say things like, "After everything I've done for you, this is how you repay me? I guess I'm just not that important to you anymore. If you really loved me, you would do this for me. Wow, I wish I had the luxury to do what I wanted, but some of us have responsibilities." These statements are not requests. They are tactics designed to make you feel obligated to meet their needs at the expense of your own. They use guilt as a tool to keep you trapped in their expectations, regardless of what you truly want or need. Why guilt tripping is harmful emotional manipulation like this is damaging because it forces you to act out of guilt rather than genuine care or desire. It can make you feel like you're constantly disappointing others, even when you've done nothing wrong. Over time, this erodes your confidence, self-worth, and ability to set healthy boundaries. Many guilt trippers are people we deeply care about, family members, longtime friends, or even children. This makes it even harder to break free from their emotional grip because we fear hurting them or being seen as selfish. However, sacrificing your well-being for the sake of keeping others happy is neither fair nor sustainable. How to handle guilt trippers: recognize the pattern. Awareness is the first step. When someone tries to make you feel guilty, pause and ask yourself, are they trying to manipulate my emotions, or is this a reasonable request? Set clear boundaries. You don't have to justify every decision you make. A simple "I'm not available" or "I can't do that" is enough. You are not obligated to explain yourself to someone who constantly pressures you. Use the broken record technique. When guilt trippers push back, repeat your boundary calmly and firmly. For example, "I understand you feel that way, but I've made my decision. I know this is disappointing for you, but I need to do what's best for me. I hear you, but I can't commit to that." Don't engage in defensiveness. The more you try to explain yourself, the more a guilt tripper will twist your words to make you feel bad. Keep your responses short and neutral. Give yourself permission to prioritize you. Choosing yourself does not mean you are selfish. It means you respect your own needs and boundaries. Real love and friendship should never require self-sacrifice at the expense of your happiness. Your freedom from guilt in old age, every moment should be about living in peace, not carrying the weight of someone else's expectations. You are allowed to say no without guilt. You are allowed to walk away from manipulation. And most importantly, you are allowed to live life on your own terms, unapologetically. Aging does not mean we stop growing, dreaming, or striving for new experiences. In fact, some of the most fulfilling and exciting moments of life happen when we embrace new possibilities, challenge ourselves, and continue to evolve. But there are people, whether family, friends, or even society as a whole, who try to convince us that our dreams are no longer valid. These are the dream killers. And if we are not careful, they can make us abandon the very things that bring us joy and purpose. Who are the dream killers? Dream killers come in many forms, and sometimes they don't even realize they're doing harm. Some of them speak from their own fears and insecurities, projecting their limitations onto you. Others may believe they are being realistic and think they are protecting you from disappointment. Regardless of their intentions, their words and actions can be toxic to your sense of possibility. You might hear things like, "At your age, isn't it too late for that? Why don't you just relax and enjoy retirement instead of chasing this idea? Be practical. What's the point of starting something new now? You should act your age and leave that to the younger generation." These statements are designed to plant seeds of doubt. If you listen to them, you may start second-guessing yourself, feeling foolish for even considering a new goal, hobby, or ambition. But here's the truth. Dreams do not have an expiration date. Why dreams are important at every stage of life. Your dreams, big or small, are what keep you engaged with life. They give you something to look forward to, a reason to wake up with excitement and a sense of purpose. Whether your dream is to travel, write a book, start a business, learn a new skill, or simply reinvent yourself, it is valid. Research has shown that people who continue to pursue their passions and set new goals as they age experience better mental health. Keeping your mind active and engaged helps prevent feelings of stagnation, loneliness, and even cognitive decline. Higher self-esteem. Working towards something meaningful gives you a sense of accomplishment and confidence. A longer, more fulfilling life. Studies have found that individuals with a sense of purpose tend to live longer and feel happier in their later years. How to handle dream killers. Trust your own desires. If something excites you, it's worth pursuing. No one else can determine what is meaningful for you. Surround yourself with supporters. Find people who encourage your ambitions, celebrate your progress, and remind you that you are capable. Ignore ageist stereotypes. Society often tries to dictate what is appropriate for older individuals, but history has proven time and again that success, passion, and adventure have no age limits. Use their doubt as fuel. Instead of letting their skepticism bring you down, use it as motivation. Prove to yourself and to them that you are still in control of your destiny. Take action. The best way to silence dream killers is to show them results. Start taking small steps toward your goal. Every step forward is proof that they were wrong. Your dreams, your rules, the only person who gets to decide what's possible for you is you. Life is meant to be lived fully, not with regret over the things you were too afraid to pursue. No matter your age, your dreams deserve respect. Keep going, keep growing, and never let anyone tell you that it's too late to chase what sets your soul on fire. Life is about give and take, about mutual support, respect, and care. However, as we age, we begin to see certain patterns in our relationships more clearly. One of the most harmful patterns is being surrounded by one-sided takers, those who only come around when they need something but disappear when you need support. These individuals drain your time, energy, and kindness without offering anything in return. They make you feel like a resource rather than a valued person. If you don't set boundaries, they will continue to take and take, leaving you emotionally depleted. Who are the one-sided takers? One-sided takers exist in many forms. The friend who only calls when they need a favor. You rarely hear from them unless they need money, a ride, or emotional support. But when you need something, they're suddenly too busy. The family member who assumes you're always available. They expect you to help with errands, babysit, or handle responsibilities without considering your own time and needs. The emotional dumpers, they unload all their problems on you, expecting advice and sympathy, but never ask how you're doing or check in on your well-being. The manipulative users, they make you feel guilty for saying no, reminding you of times you helped in the past, even though they've never reciprocated. The disappearing act, when you face hardship, they vanish, but the moment they need something, they're back, acting as if nothing happened. These relationships leave you feeling unappreciated, used, and even resentful. And over time, they can take a toll on your emotional health and happiness. Why one-sided relationships are harmful. As we get older, we realize that our time and energy are not infinite. Every moment spent investing in relationships that do not nourish us is time we could be spending on people who truly care, or on activities that bring us joy and fulfillment. One-sided relationships can cause emotional exhaustion. Constantly giving without receiving support in return leads to burnout and frustration. Lower self-worth. Being used by others can make you feel unimportant and undervalued. Increased stress and resentment. Feeling obligated to meet others' needs without reciprocity builds deep resentment, even in long-term relationships. Still time from healthier connections. The more time spent on takers, the less time you have for meaningful relationships that bring true joy and balance. How to handle one-sided takers, acknowledge the pattern. Recognizing that someone is always taking without giving is the first step toward change. If a relationship consistently leaves you feeling drained rather than fulfilled, it's time to reassess it. Set clear boundaries, learn to say no without guilt. You do not owe anyone unlimited access to your time, energy, or generosity. Protect your well-being by setting limits. Stop over-explaining. A simple, "I'm not available," or "I can't help with that," is enough. You don't have to justify why you're choosing to prioritize yourself. Observe who stays when you stop giving. A true friend or loved one values you for who you are, not just for what you can do for them. When you set boundaries, pay attention to who respects them and who disappears. Invest in mutual relationships. Spend your time with those who uplift and appreciate you, those who offer kindness, support, and encouragement in return. Let go without guilt. If someone only sees you as a source of convenience, you are not losing a real relationship. You are gaining peace. Letting go of toxic connections allows room for healthier, more fulfilling ones to grow. You deserve balanced, supportive relationships. Life is too short to be surrounded by people who only take. Your kindness, wisdom, and energy are valuable, and they should be shared with people who cherish them, not exploit them. Choose relationships that bring you peace, joy, and mutual respect, and don't be afraid to walk away from those who only see you as a means to their own ends. Life is too short to waste time on unnecessary stress, yet some people seem to thrive on conflict, chaos, and constant emotional turmoil. These are the drama creators, individuals who stir up tension, exaggerate problems, and always seem to be at the center of some crisis. If you're not careful, they can pull you into their whirlwind of negativity, robbing you of peace, joy, and emotional well-being. As we grow older, protecting our peace becomes one of the most important things we can do for ourselves. The last thing we need is unnecessary emotional exhaustion from people who create problems where none exist. Recognizing and distancing ourselves from drama creators is an essential step toward a happier, calmer life. Who are the drama creators? Drama creators come in different forms, but they all share one common trait: they thrive on chaos. Here are some types you may recognize. The gossipers. They spread rumors, twist the truth, and enjoy discussing others' problems more than their own growth. They pull you into their toxic conversations and try to get you involved in unnecessary conflicts. The perpetual victims. No matter what happens, they always see themselves as wronged or mistreated. They refuse to take responsibility for their actions and expect others to constantly console them. The pot stirrers. These individuals enjoy causing trouble, whether it's through creating misunderstandings, fueling conflicts, or making subtle yet harmful comments to trigger tension between people. The attention seekers. They exaggerate situations or manufacture crises to keep themselves at the center of attention. If they're not the focus, they will find a way to make everything about them. The chronic complainers. Instead of solving problems, they dwell on them endlessly. They resist solutions and instead seek an audience for their endless list of grievances. Being around these types of people can be mentally and emotionally exhausting. They turn simple situations into complicated ones and drain your energy with their endless conflicts and negativity. Why drama is dangerous for your well-being. As we age, we should be prioritizing peace, stability, and fulfillment, not unnecessary stress. Drama creators can drain your emotional energy. Constant exposure to negativity, gossip, and tension leaves you feeling mentally exhausted. Increased stress and anxiety. Being caught in constant conflict can take a toll on your mental and even physical health. Steal your time. Engaging in someone else's drama takes time away from meaningful activities, hobbies, and relationships that actually bring joy. Turn you into someone you're not. When surrounded by drama, it's easy to get caught up in gossip, resentment, or frustration, which can change your own mindset and behavior. The good news? You don't have to be part of the chaos. You have the power to choose peace over drama. How to deal with drama? Creators set boundaries. If someone constantly brings gossip, arguments, or negativity into your life, limit your time with them. You don't have to engage in every conversation or attend every conflict they invite you to. Stay neutral. Drama creators want reactions. Don't give them one. Respond with calm, neutral answers rather than feeding into their emotional outbursts. Example, drama creator. Can you believe what she said about me? I don't want to get involved in that. The less attention you give to their drama, the less power it has over you. Refuse to engage in gossip. Gossip is a drama creator's favorite tool. If someone starts spreading rumors or talking badly about others, politely shut it down or change the subject. I'd rather focus on positive things. That's between them. I don't want to assume anything. Choose your inner circle wisely. Spend time with people who bring joy, inspiration, and calmness into your life. If someone constantly brings stress, consider whether their presence in your life is worth it. Lead by example. Show others that peace is possible by refusing to entertain drama. When people see that you don't react to chaos, they may start respecting your boundaries or even changing their own habits. Walk away when necessary. Some people refuse to change. If someone continuously brings negativity despite your best efforts, it may be time to distance yourself completely. Protecting your well-being is more important than maintaining a toxic connection. Your peace is non-negotiable. You've worked too hard and come too far to let someone else's chaos disrupt your peace. At this stage in life, the goal should be calm, happiness, and meaningful relationships, not endless cycles of drama. You are not obligated to fix other people's messes, take sides in unnecessary conflicts, or entertain negativity. Let the drama creators stay in their world of chaos while you enjoy the serenity you deserve. Choose peace, choose joy, and most importantly, choose yourself. One of the greatest truths in life is this: you always have a choice. No matter your age, background, or circumstances, the power to shape your own life remains in your hands. The choices you make, big or small, determine the quality of your experiences, the people you allow into your space, and the direction of your future. As we age, this realization becomes even more profound. The older we get, the more we recognize that we don't have unlimited time, energy, or patience to waste on things that don't serve us. That's why embracing your power and choice is one of the most important things you can do for your happiness, peace, and fulfillment. Understanding the power of choice. Your power lies in the everyday decisions you make, who you allow in your life. You get to decide who deserves your time and energy and who doesn't. How you react to situations. You may not control what happens, but you can control how you respond. Where you invest your energy. You can choose to focus on what drains you or on what uplifts and fulfills you. What you prioritize. You decide whether to put your happiness and well-being first or let others dictate your path. This power is always available to you, but many people forget that they have it. They feel stuck in relationships, obligations, or old habits that no longer serve them. But the truth is, no matter how long you've been on a certain path, you can always choose a new one. Why choice becomes even more important as you age. With age comes wisdom, but also a deeper understanding that time is precious. Gone are the days of pleasing everyone at the expense of your own joy. Now is the time to be intentional about the life you create. 1, you no longer have to accept toxicity. You do not have to entertain people who drain your energy, make you feel small, or take more than they give. You get to choose peace over conflict, mutual respect over manipulation, and joy over drama. 2, you can prioritize your own happiness. For years, you may have made choices based on duty, raising children, working hard for a career, or meeting family expectations, but now you get to choose for yourself. What do you want? What makes you happy? You have permission to put yourself first. 3, you can say no without guilt. Saying no is one of the most powerful choices you can make. You are not obligated to say yes to every request, favor, or obligation that doesn't align with your well-being. No is a full sentence, and you don't have to justify it. 4, you can reinvent yourself at any time. Many people believe that after a certain age, they must stick to what they know, but that's not true. You can learn something new, change careers, pick up a new hobby, move to a new place, or even shift your entire mindset. You are never too old to evolve. How to embrace your power in choice. If you've been living life on autopilot, it's time to take back control by making conscious, empowering decisions. 1, choose who deserves your energy. Not everyone who has been in your life deserves a place in your future. If someone constantly brings negativity, makes you feel unworthy, or only takes without giving, you have the power to walk away. Surround yourself with those who uplift and appreciate you. 2, choose to let go of the past. You cannot change the past, but you can choose to let go of regrets, mistakes, and old wounds. Holding on to past pain only weighs you down. Choose forgiveness, not necessarily for others, but for your own peace. 3, choose to live with intention. Don't let life pass by while you wait for a perfect moment. Every day is an opportunity to make choices that bring you joy, whether that's traveling, pursuing a passion, spending time with loved ones, or simply enjoying your own company. 4. Choose to take responsibility for your happiness. Happiness is not something that just happens. It's a choice you make daily. Instead of waiting for circumstances to change, choose to find joy in the present moment, even in small ways. 5. Choose to trust yourself. You are wiser and stronger than you give yourself credit for. Stop second-guessing yourself based on other people's opinions. Trust your intuition. If something doesn't feel right, walk away. If something excites you, pursue it. Your future is in your hands. Every choice you make shapes your future. It's never too late to rewrite your story, break free from limitations, and create the life you truly want. Your power lies in realizing that you are not stuck, you are not powerless, and you are not too old to choose differently. Today and every day moving forward, choose wisely. Choose joy, choose peace, choose yourself. As we journey through life, we come to understand that the most valuable things we have are our time, our energy, and our peace of mind. In old age, these things become even more precious, and we must fiercely protect them. The people we surround ourselves with can either uplift us or drain us, and it is our responsibility to choose wisely. We must avoid the energy drainers who sap our strength without giving anything in return. We must steer clear of the guilt trippers who manipulate us into prioritizing their needs over our own. We must silence the dream killers who try to convince us that our aspirations have an expiration date. We must break free from the one-sided takers who only see us as a resource rather than as a valued individual. And we must distance ourselves from the drama creators who thrive on chaos and negativity. At this stage of life, our greatest gift is the ability to choose who and what we allow into our space. We no longer have to entertain toxic relationships, unnecessary stress, or obligations that do not serve our well-being. We have the power to choose peace, joy, and fulfillment. This is your time to live without guilt, your time to dream without limitation, your time to say no to what drains you and yes to what brings you happiness. Your life is yours to shape, your energy is yours to protect, your happiness is yours to prioritize. So step forward with confidence, knowing that you hold the power of choice. Choose wisely, choose joy, choose yourself.